Thanks, Neil. I'll start off just talking about what we've heard thus far today. Doral Toastmasters has a brand. As Vice President of Education, it is my goal to build our brand. And our brand consists currently of over close to 30 members. In a Toastmaster way, I want each and every one of us to be memorable, just like the Coke brand. I had a goal just about 2 months ago when I took over as VPE. I wanted everyone to be the best Toastmaster of the day. I tried to alter the behavior of our new members. I presented a training just like this today. I gave handouts. Everyone walked away excited. But unfortunately, like many things in life, when you step out that door, other things come into place, and I ultimately failed. But I'm here again. This is my second time, and I hope, with your help, I'll be successful. My goal here is to communicate change. What I'm going to talk to you in just a few moments is a change in standard operating procedure for Toastmaster of the Day. Why is it necessary? There's 2 reasons up there that are very important. We have a significant number of new members, thanks to Matt Holshar, our Vice President of Membership. We have been, over the past 6 months, one of the fastest growing chapters in all Toastmasters worldwide. We've grown over 300%, if you can believe it. And that's a test to the great excitement and energy each and every one of you bring each week. And I never again want to see a person walk through that door, show up, and only have 4 members here. Not going to happen under our current leadership's watch. But with the success that we've had bringing in new members, we have new challenges. And those new challenges are educating our newest members. Now, the Toastmaster program is twofold. We're all very familiar of the competent communicator, but we also have a program for a competent leader. There's 10 different projects. Many of the projects require you to perform as Toastmaster of the Day. Over the whole leadership award, you have to fulfill that role over 6 times to earn your award. But as you'll see, and what I'll point out, there's a shocking stat. I'm glad you're sitting down. Just turn to your person next to you, tell them to watch out for this next step.
Watch out for this next step, boy.
Hold on to your seat. Hold on to your seat.
This is shocking. What we have here is a metric that shows we have a small number of members taking the most responsibility at our meetings. I've tracked very diligently over the past 20 meetings since May 31st of how many different Toastmaster of the Day we've had. We've had over 35 members join our club. With the renewal, we're down to 30. But out of those members, we've only had 10 that have actually fulfilled Toastmaster of the Day responsibilities. And here's a leaderboard. Eduardo Lopez and myself are tied for first, but that's not our goal. We're experienced members. But one of the missions of Toastmasters is we build leaders. So for new members, we want to build your leadership ability. We want you to try. We want you to fail. But guess what? We're here to help you up off the carpet. We're here to help you make that next shot. We want to give you, like Michael Jordan said, he missed 26 game-winning shots. I bet after shot 1, he lost his confidence. But his team members and coaches stood behind him to get him his next opportunity. And that's where you have the opportunity, which there's only 10 left in 2012. And Neil, given his second performance today, we want to see him rise up the leadership in the club and rise on the leadership of our Toastmaster of the day. So, it's great talking, but how do we get there? What are the objectives? Something that Toastmasters has done is it's developed standard operating procedures in our leadership program to assist you. And I've summarized those 5 key points here today. The one thing I've seen and that has led to our significant increase in membership is the amount of fun and excitement that everyone has when they come to the meetings. Why is that? What we've done is we've helped motivate, and what we've recommended to the Toastmasters of the day is develop a theme of the day. Help the speakers, the table topics, everyone have a coherent, consistent message. Because that'll get people remembering the excitement when they leave outside that door. They'll tell their friends, their post on Facebook. They might even tweet it. If we're lucky, maybe they'll send a LinkedIn group request to their friends. But you have to make it fun. That's why people show up here at 7:20 in the morning for our meetings. Another important step that is often overlooked, and what I see is the biggest challenge right before the meeting, and where the stress goes through the roof for our Toastmasters of the day, is confirmation of roles, of the speaking parts, and the functionaries. What I've developed over the past few months has been a tracking mechanism, a 4-week schedule that lists all the members' roles that are upcoming, for everyone to be aware of what they have coming up, so they can plan their speeches, so they can plan their roles. It's worked well, but we do have some challenges that still exist where people don't take the time and aren't as courteous to the Toastmaster of the day to tell them they won't show up to fulfill their obligation. So that's where I ask members that when the schedule gets passed around during the meeting, just to confirm or talk to me or talk to the next Toastmaster of the day to prepare for your responsibility. And as Toastmaster Day, very important to start and end on time. We've started our meetings now 10 minutes earlier at 7:20. So by setting that new operating procedure, we need to stick to it and end on time so that people show up each week with the same expectation. Sometimes inexperience does show, and that's where there are awkward silences. There are challenges that do show up in a meeting. For example, today we had a third speaker, Eddie Lopez. There was an unfortunate circumstance that he was not able to be here so far this meeting. We're halfway through the meeting. If he doesn't show up, we have a plan B, a plan C in place to make sure the meeting is smooth and goes on without the guests and other members seeing the challenges and issues. And that responsibility is both on me as VPE as well as the Toastmaster of the day. And that's why it's very important during the week, the Toastmaster of the day confirm to limit the amount of changes that we have. Ideally, we'd like to have no changes. Everyone shows up. It's great. But sometimes we do face the unplanned events, which we can prepare for to some extent. And also, speaker introductions, being prepared. That's something that is a requirement of Toastmasters as Toastmaster of the day. What you want to do is you want to give the speaker some credibility. You want to help the speaker get engaged with the audience. So as Toastmaster of the day, you should reach out during the week to the speakers to ask them, 1, for the title of their speech, 2, for a short bio, and 3, the timing requirements and other logistical information. Do they need a projector set up? So everything can be planned for beforehand. Of course, again, what does it mean to you? You're sitting there, all sounds like a good idea, but why does it matter? I put up what I think are the 3 most important issues, and these issues both address our extrinsic and intrinsic motivations. By being Toastmaster of the day, you're building your competence as a leader. You're also working towards earning your CL award, to get a nice badge, a nice letter to put up on your fridge, to share on Facebook to your friends, to walk a little higher down the street. And the last one up there, again, your intrinsic motivations. The chapter wants to know more about you. We want to see your creative side. We want to hear what you have to say. And this is your opportunity as Toastmaster of the Day to have that forum. Next steps. Again, contact me to get on the schedule. There's many experienced Toastmasters that we have in our chapter that are more than willing to answer any questions you have. So don't feel that you're on an island all by yourself. We're here to help. And next week's Toastmaster of the Day is Nahama. So definitely give her support. And just in closing, what I passed around behind your agenda is a sheet of paper. Previously, I had developed a 2-week schedule that didn't work as planned. So I've revised based on the observation and methodologies that I've seen take place. So this is something you can take home with you, review it to actually see a more detailed understanding of the specific requirements as Toastmaster of the Day. And just an example, what I have set as a timeline is that if you're Toastmaster of the Day, so Nahama, by end of day Sunday, what I've asked is that you reach out to the speakers that have signed up and the functionaries to confirm. And usually some people do take a day or two to confirm, and that's where we've built in place a few days to get responses, as well as we'll then have opportunities to make scheduled changes before the final agenda gets distributed to the members. So again, today is all about change, but it's a change for the better, both for you personally to become better leaders and to the chapter to have better, more efficient, and fun, exciting meetings. Thank you.